Welcome in then to the latest edition of Extra Time. Thank you as always for your questions, which are in one of these. I've just got paper.
Enough papers
I'm
not been funny. You have enough papers.
Well, it's not my fault.
See, during this show today,
Yes.
there was like a conveyor belt of paper coming on.
I know, but they kept giving the papers to you. Which doesn't help anyone.
The guy was coming. The guy was giving the paper, coming over and giving the paper to me, and I was going like that, giving it to Shaq. He was looking at him going.
All right, here we go then. If you haven't seen it, which I know Craig hasn't, let's relive Jan's 200-metre. I was going to say run, sprint. I don't know how you do it. Here we go then.
Where is he?
He's here.
Okay.
You'll notice it more as it goes on. And yes, and yes, that is someone in a fish costume.
I'm convinced that's a real fish. I'm convinced that's a real fish running and keeping up with Jan.
He's handing the baton over, but the last.
There we go.
I tell you what, he can barely lift his. I tell you what, I thought somebody had stuck the soles of his shoes to the floor.
Yeah, and it's brilliant.
First of all, to my defense, point one. How do you run if you have a shark running after you? That is point one.
That's a haddock.
And point two, I have to thank ESPN that the Bochum goalkeeper today took the pressure off me with that pass back.
Wow.
But listen, this is an international big event, invitational, and I was ranked together with that fish, I swear, boys, I was so afraid that the fish would beat me because I knew everything was embarrassing. And if the fish had beaten me, I would have given up. I would have given up.
The great thing is, it was your nephew, you said, who filmed it. You could just hear his reaction was the same as ours, just laughing.
Yeah, exactly. He was laughing. I was laughing.
I thought the big man had been keeping himself fit. No?
I do feel fit. I keep myself fit, but I just have one leg.
It's a bit of a problem.
That was some style, wasn't it? I mean, I'm not being funny, right? I'm being serious here. Having seen Jan running round there now,
yes,
and how he's struggling to lift those legs up,
yep,
I think there's a chance that Nico could beat him.
No.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Man.
Oh, that's too much. Sorry.
It's not.
That's.
I've not. That's a struggle.
That's a race I'd love to see.
Yeah, I think I will put a nickel between me and the fish somewhere.
Well, no, see,
He wouldn't like a fish, would he?
Would he eat it? If the fish had batter on it, he'd eat it.
I don't know.
He'd stop eating the fish, carry on.
If it had ground beef on it, then he'd eat it.
Yeah, mince.
It's a bit on fish. Right.
Okay.
Why do teams always seem to be unprepared, Craig, for an opponent with a new manager? Surely they should know that the team is going to fight harder than normal.
See, this was the caretaker manager bounce.
Yes, it was.
Today.
Managers almost. There
Managers.
were 3 of them, weren't there?
Committee.
Managers.
Yes,
Committee.
Yeah.
The committee. Is there an answer to that, Shaq?
No, but I think there is a.
Go ahead,
I
Jan.
think there is an answer because when you saw, when I was at Goodison Park and I saw Everton Arsenal, and if you said before the game, even my daughter, she doesn't care about football at all, she would have known how Sean Dyche would play that game. It was exactly like that Everton would come, and still Arsenal managed not to do well. Today at Old Trafford, and I said it in a joke before in the show, I said they played Jesse Marsch football. That was the intensity that you want to Leeds, especially the first half and the beginning of second half. But to Craig's point, I was laughing the whole game when I saw this committee. I've never seen such a democratic bench in my whole life. It was like they're having votes who they should put on, and they had to put on 2 players after 23 minutes, didn't they?
They certainly did. Leeds get it done. Big
I think every extra time now, or at least once a week.
Right.
That video.
Do you think so?
I'm serious. I have to.
Photo of Stevie in his jacket.
Yeah.
It's a rotating thing. Is Bamford a good enough number 9, Jan, to be a consistent starter in the Premier League?
A top fit Bamford will be good for Leeds because
Right.
I think he could do at his best, hold the ball up for them, and he will score his odd goal. But I think every football fan, they always say, we need that number 9 to score you 20 goals. There's not many of them scoring 20 goals. But I saw Calvert-Lewin. Is that how I spell his name? The Everton striker.
Yeah.
Everybody speaks so highly about him as well. I think that he's a good striker, but he's not like top class striker. He's some strikers always do nearly enough. So I don't think when I see the clubs down there in the relegation zone, I don't think any of them have this great striker. Maybe West Ham have a couple that you can go get more goals out of.
Mr. Burley, very polite. Followed by ridiculousness.
Okay.
If this Manchester United Leeds game was a pie, what kind of pie would it be? This off the back of massive pie talk a couple of days ago. Wow.
Well, there's a bit of spice to it, this game, doesn't it?
Right, okay. So spicy pie.
Oh my God.
Listen,
Yeah, it's considering his life option.
listen,
Hi.
listen. Hey, by the looks of that video, you'd either been eating or carrying about 100 pies. But, I'd love to give him a race. I think I could beat him.
Beat Jan?
But my calf would go. Anyway, I digress. Nico would beat him, I'm sure of it.
I don't know. I don't think his
There's
medical
a
insurance would allow
competition
it.
going on. I'm ready.
I think that would be an issue.
Got his doctor.
I think Signal would go, no.
What would the pie be? That would be a good old steak and ale pie.
Steak and ale. Yeah, traditional.
That's not spicy. Steak and ale is not spicy, is it?
No, I was going to go chicken
Tabasco on it.
ball.
It's got a little-
Oh, is that okay? So just a little Tabasco.
It's all about
Yeah.
the add-ons.
All right.
Yeah,
Tabasco.
My wife carries Tabasco in her purse.
I
Yeah, but that's...
But puts it on the...
No, it's not. It's,
Don't.
It's to hit you on the head. Get back in line. Whenever you
It's in
open
my eyes.
that's her pepper spray.
Yeah, exactly. Shut up, Dan. No, I don't want to see the video of you again.
Going to a restaurant with shorts.
Yeah, and what food do you miss the most from England? Or what do you enjoy eating when you go there?
If you're going to eat well in England, you have to have breakfast 3 times a day.
Yeah.
So I like the breakfast.
Yeah.
I tend to drop breakfast at home because I need to run faster in those kind of events. But in England, I always go for the egg and bacon.
Yeah.
And for me, I rate the hotel based on the bacon, how they do the bacon.
Yes. Yeah.
I
You
like fish and chips. I'm
Yeah.
fish and chips.
yeah, proper chips.
Yeah,
Here they
yeah.
advertise fish and chips, and you're like,
No.
No, proper fish and chips. Now, do you ever put gravy sauce on it? Curry?
Nah. Curry, a little bit of curry.
Curry sauce?
Yeah.
What about...
But
have you ever had a doner... You must have had a doner kebab.
Yeah.
No, I'm not a kebab man, but I think we should, as we are on the same generation of football players, remember after every away game when we stopped at some dodgy fish and chip shop on
Yes.
the way,
Yeah.
and we
Can you
got that
imagine?
fish and chips when we had the papers, and for me as a foreigner, eating page 3 girl, in my, there was paper
how do we
everywhere.
get to that?
and the salt when we was playing cards, the salt was still there. That
Yeah.
was proper English
The
football.
smell. Oh, you can smell it now.
Shall I explain what page 3 is?
No, Craig.
I
I
don't
think
know.
we're okay. Thank you.
But it's amazing though. The bus. I'm not going.
Don't Google it if you're at work.
Yeah, I'm not going down
You're going
that
to get
road.
Tabasco in your eye.
But it is amazing. Premier League clubs. You used to. The bus would stop.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
this small.
We stop in Leeds
Yeah.
every single trip.
Right.
Every single trip we stopped at Leeds for fish and chips.
I mean, I don't know what the sports scientists would say about that now.
I don't think they'd be
And
particularly
there's
happy.
what-
And the crate of beer that was...
Does everybody want salt and vinegar on them? Yeah. Magic.
Stevie says that Roddy Moran used to come down and get the orders, and there was a new player who wanted something that wasn't fish and chips, like maybe a burger or something. He's like, "You're having fish." That was so fancy. Okay, Shaka, this is a big question for you now.
Oh.
Can Messi really be the GOAT without winning the Coupe de France?
Well, apparently not.
PSG out, of course, knocked out by Marseille.
Have you ever seen Jules so sad?
He was really depressed. He was bringing us down.
Oh, he was depressed.
I have never seen.
I mean, I don't need people like that in my life.
If you need that, you look in the
But-
mirror. That's it.
There was
get
a
that
story.
home.
There was a story to that, Laurie, deal because I was sitting next to Jules at the game, Tottenham, Manchester City, and whenever Lloris touched the ball and did so, I said, well done, your man. He's so bad. No, he's the best. He's the best. So he was very sad today. He was very sad.
He had a bad day.
How do you run like that?
Bad day.
I can't get this out of my head.
What's wrong?
Jan running like that. You know,
I feel like you want to give it a try.
I do. I mean, I'm like,
Shaka, pretend you're the fish.
How do you run? Hold on, let me some.
No. We need to split.
Yeah, but I'm practicing. No, I'm practicing.
Yeah, Jan. I just mean fish behind it like that.
Right, hold on. Let's get Jan.
Right, come on, Dish. Sort out the split.
Dish, come on. I tell you what, you just can't get the directors these days, can you?
No, exactly.
But watch, this is amazing. Jan, I don't know if you can see this. Shaka's the fish.
I'm the fish.
You need to be
Oh, there's a fish! How do you not lift your legs?
Oh, dear me.
How do you not lift your legs?
This is a very serious football show.
What happened to the
And the funny thing in that same relay, so this was the first run, and I tried to have a quick start, as you saw, to get some space.
Yeah.
And then there was one Olympic winner, there was a world champion, and me and the fish. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
There you go.
Fair play.
There we are. Beautiful.
You know.
Wow.
What
didn't do your calf? Doing that.
Give it time.
There you are. What's up?
What questions?
Okay.
They're not all questions.
They're not all questions. Jan, how many teams from the Bundesliga do you think will qualify for the Champions League quarter-finals? Here's a reminder, PSG Bayern, Dortmund Chelsea, Leipzig City, Eintracht Frankfurt, Napoli.
Well, Bayern will beat PSG.
Okay.
That's for sure.
One.
They're in form. PSG is out of the cup. Eintracht Frankfurt will definitely beat the best team in the world, Napoli, 100%.
Two.
That is ganz klar. Then we have Leipzig. Leipzig won't make it.
Okay.
Dortmund in form. So we will see 3 of 8 teams in the quarterfinals will be Germans.
Oh, wow.
It's a good time to play City, though, isn't it?
Yes.
Is City they're playing?
Are you going for 4?
Leipzig.
You going for 4?
Leipzig are playing City?
Yes.
What?
You going for 4?
No, I just said it was a good time.
Oh, no, it's second.
That's all
Now
right.
that Erling Haaland is getting the blame for everything.
Well,
deservedly
so, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, why would you put crosses in, Jan? Why would you?
Don't get him started.
Why would you? I don't know if you noticed, and within 2 minutes in that game on Sunday, Jan, Erling Haaland made a run straight in behind, right? Within 2 minutes, and Bernardo Silva had the ball and turned the other way. I mean, it's just bonkers.
Final question.
Jan. But no.
I told you to get him
Three times in the first half,
Yep.
he has great runs, and I don't play him. And then they blame Erling Haaland. There are too many touches in the midfield. Well, okay, Dan, please go. Have you got another run for me?
I have one final question,
Tell you what, though,
which you kind of answered already, actually.
Okay.
Percentage chance you give Frankfurt beating Napoli?
Oh, they're the big favourites. I'm just afraid they will underestimate them. No, I think that Frankfurt, seriously, Frankfurt have shown that through their experience in Europe, they've done ever so well. So I would think they will do a lot better. But obviously, Napoli is the best team in the world at the moment. So this will be a knockout. The Italians won't come to the next round. It's Eintracht
Dom will have
Frankfurt
a
in the
breakdown.
quarterfinal.
Dom will have a breakdown, doesn't he? He's in love with Italian football at the moment.
Yeah, he does.
Right,
He does.
That is it.
You all right? You sure?
We're done. I think we're done.
You know how I've got a bit of OCD.
Yes, a bit.
It really annoyed me today.
Look, there we go.
Papers.
Right. We're done.
I feel that I feel that the word today is underprepared.
What, as opposed to every other day? What does that mean?
Not me.
Who's underprepared? Don't look at me. That is it. ESPN FC.
What's the word John Chaplin used yesterday?
Yeah.
Myopic.
Myopic.
He said the word myopic was
And how do you define that?
lacking any, basically lacking any intelligence.
Well, there we go. There we are. For more of the myopic panel, join us tomorrow. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.